Here we have verse 8, 17th chapter of the Gospel of John, in which Jesus is expressing his gratefulness to the Father for the great gift that has been given to Christ of those who God had chosen from all eternity and brought to Christ, and they have listened to him, they have received that which Christ gave them, and now Jesus expresses in no uncertain terms the great truth that is reflected here, especially in this verse 8, where we have hoti. The conjunction means because. In this case, because ta, this is the accusative, neuter, plural, because the, and then rhemata, the words, two words in Greek that mean word. One is logos, and the other is rhema, the one that's used here, used somewhat more broadly, but Jesus uses it here because the words, plural, this is a neuter noun, though the words, plural, ha, the relative pronoun, the words which, edokos, this is the second person singular, aorist active indicative of didomi, and so the words which you gave, moi, the indirect object, first person dative singular, the words which you gave to me, so the words are the direct object, moi, the indirect object, the words which you gave me, and then dedoka, same word here, of course. This is the word didomi once again, but in this case it's the perfect tense. And so what we have here is the first person singular perfect active indicative. I have given and continue to give is the idea, or they continue to have possession of. And then the indirect object once again, the dative plural of the third person pronoun, so the words which you gave me, I have given, and they remain in the possession of them is the sense of it. And so that, of course, becomes the critical idea, that the disciples in possession of those words are thus in possession of the great reality of Christ himself. And so we have continuing the connective kai, autoi, third person nominative plural of the pronoun, and usually used in the intensive sense, and so they themselves would be the idea. Elabon, third person plural, aorist active indicative of lambano, second aorist, of course, and so they themselves received, the aorist, kai, the connective, egnoson, once again the aorist here of gnosko, so they have received and have known. The indeclinable adverb alethos means true or truly, and so they have received and have known truly. Hoti, the conjunction, here it means that para, the preposition, takes the genitive, here we have the second person genitive singular pronoun, that from you, exaelthon, from ek erkamai, or ex erkamai, I go forth, this is the first person singular, aorist active indicative, that from you I came forth. Kai epistusan, this is the third person plural, aorist active indicative, and they believed, hoti, that, conjunction su. This is the nominative of the second person pronoun, that you, and then me, the first person accusative, the direct object of the verb apostelos. Apostelos, this is the second person singular aorist active indicative, that you sent me, so they have come to understand truly that I came from you. They have believed that you actually sent me, and that is connected with having received his word, and of course that is at the heart of their entire commission as disciples, soon enough to be apostles sent into the world with this great truth, this great reality, as their burden, their task, their responsibility, their fiduciary obligation to bring this message to the world.